with the YCO for last 3 years. He's from London. Enzo Olivero from Italy, but also London. The chairman of the jury, Professor David Foskett. Myself, Suvarna Bose. I'm the chairman of the Young Chef Olympiad. On my right is a very legendary person, Brian Turner, chief judge of the Young Chef Olympiad 2020. And Ron Scott, one of the co-founder of the Young Chef Olympiad, the chief adjudicator, and the Michelin star, Chris Galvin from London. So I'd like to thank all of you for coming and joining in this press conference. You need to be a little quick. I think you have all got a press release with you. So I'll rather start by asking David to give a little bit of a vision about the Young Chef Olympiad.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all very much for coming. The vision of the Young Chef Olympiad is to bring young people together from all over the world who are studying culinary arts to raise the profile of culinary arts as a subject. It's more than a competition. It's actually building bridges to learn from one another, to learn from different cultures, from different ideas, different philosophy around culinary arts. We want to really put culinary arts on the international map in terms of education, because food is very important to us all. It's what we are. And of course, food is medicine. Without food, we can't grow, we cannot develop. And this has become very apparent in recent years with the launch of culinary medicine, which we're launching in the UK on the 26th of February. Medical schools, and we're working with a college, Westminster Kingsway in London, to develop culinary medicine and to arts affects all of us. And hospitality is key to what we all are. To be human is to be hospitable, yeah? And you can look back in the centuries ago when the monasteries, for example, were the hub of hospitality. And India in itself is a hub of hospitality. It's a great food hub. It leads the world in vegetarian food, and it leads the world in being hospitable. And it is incredible. India is an incredible country for hospitality. And Indian people have hospitality as part of their DNA. And we're delighted to be here to share with you our vision of culinary arts across the world, to connect the world in culinary arts and food. So thank you for coming, and thank you for listening to us.
So Young Chef Olympiad 2020 is our biggest culinary event in the world, with over 55 countries participating for the 6th edition. So I will request Chris, because he has been with us for last year, and then Ron, and then Brian to speak a little bit about the press, about your experience and what you want to say about this Young Chef Olympiad.
Well, thank you. Thank you for an amazing welcome to Dr. Sabora and to India. It's echoing the words of Professor Foskett. The hospitality here is unbelievable, and that's what cooking is all about for me as a chef, is about hospitality. And I often gauge a chef by his desire to give. I love the camaraderie that we find amongst sort of 52 countries appearing, and at that sort of young age, opinions haven't been formed, they're not formed, there's no political barriers, there's just camaraderie right across the board, which comes out at the end of the competition. So that's something I come especially to see that. And the skill levels, you know, I think all we can do is our best. And I used to do many competitions when I was young and lost many. But it wasn't until I started looking in the mirror and deciding it was me I had to be or be better than that I started to develop. So competitions are close to my heart, and I just think it's an amazing organisation. It's amazing competition, and there'll be lots of friendships made through it.
Thank you so much,
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ron Scott. I'm the senior adjudicator for the YCO, and as Sabuna said, I've been in here since the very beginning. In fact, my story with Sabuna goes back over 20 years and worked with Sabuna. And I've seen the growth of IHM, and I've always admired the tremendous spirit and drive that he has for the hospitality industry and culinary arts, etc. And I remember about 6 years ago, he and I and Professor Foskett were sitting somewhere in London. It may have been a pub, I don't know. And he came out with this idea of the YCO. And I think this was around about September or October. He says, we'll hold it next January. And David and I looked at each other and thought, he'll never put this together in that short a period of time. Well, in January of 2015, 4 months later, we had the first Olympiad. 15 countries represented, this year over 50. And we've seen it grow, and to me it's been a great honour to travel to travel with them on this journey, and to travel with all the judges. And we've had greatly honoured to have new judges here that have not judged before, and other old, I was going to say old friends and old faces, but watch the use of the word old. It can be taken the wrong way. But it's been really, really good, because, you know, I sometimes feel that society undervalues what the hospitality industry and chefs can give to the world in which we live. And through this is a great medium to try to bring forward to people outside of the industry, people in the community, just how valuable the work that these young people, and they do not just now but in their future lives. So I think YCO is a great motivator, and I hope that many young people outside, back in the countries that are being represented, when their contestants and the mentors go back, they will spread the word. And hopefully we'll see lots more young people coming into this industry. We need them. And that's my feeling about YCO.
Right. Brian Turner.
Well, excuse my voice. It's especially I brought it with me just to make me feel slightly as I am. I'm new to this. So I've come here with an open mind, an open heart. And so far, I've been gobsmacked. The excitement, the enthusiasm, all has been built up through the Young Chefs Olympiad. I'm privileged to be a judge here today and this next 4 days, along with all my fellow judges over here. These gentlemen have a tremendous and ladies probably, have a tremendous responsibility to make sure that we find the best people who are looking forward to take this title at the Young Chefs Olympiad. You know, the world doesn't teach, certainly our world doesn't teach young people about food and cooking and living together as much as it should do. These are all life skills. Those people, there are people here already who know me, who know that if you give me a telephone to work out how it goes, I probably get it upside down. The world has moved on, but it's not moved on enough in training of young people. We are talking about life skills. We're talking about encouraging young people, as someone I believe said just a little moment ago, to live the experience, live the dream, then go back to their countries and tell everyone, you got to go next year, which will motivate so many young people. And if we can do that, we motivate them to A, learn to cook, B, to understand what it's right to eat together, but then take it out to... There are people on the streets in this city, there are people on the streets in my home city of London. We need to feed those people. It needn't cost that much money. What a great opportunity for young people to learn to keep the world progressing in a way that we all would like it to do. And I think this Young Chefs Olympiad, it makes a great political statement in that it tells us all we can do better, We will do better, and good luck to all those who've entered this competition.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Enzo?
I've been here for the fourth time this year, and it's always a pleasure and honor to be part of this big excitement of the YCO. Why I'm here? Because I love to see this business, this hospitality growing. This is something that I can see the future through these young chefs that they're competing here. They're giving the best of themselves to be here showing what they can do and be the future of the really where I come from is lifestyle and food life. Food is very close to us. It's what we put inside us. So let's make sure that we respect it and make sure that the wastage, there is no wastage whatsoever, because sustainability is what we are looking for and what they're going to be looking for. So let's put this together and enjoy to be here and share all this special moment together.
Absolutely. We'll enjoy every moment. John?
Hi, yes, my name is John Wood. This is the third year being in this competition. I'm honoured to be here again, and I was honoured to be asked to come back again. This is an extremely unique competition. I've judged and I've entered a lot of competitions over the years. There's nothing quite like this, and you'll never see anything quite like this. And what Dr. Bose and the team have done at YCO and IHM is incredible, and the support behind that is phenomenal. I don't really want to repeat what the other gentlemen have said, but it is such an important competition, bringing the youth and bringing culinary arts into one area and bringing all these countries together is absolutely incredible. And not forgetting the focus this year about sustainability, looking about making sure that people don't go hungry, looking at what we need to do. It's really important to embrace sustainability in the culinary world, also in the hospitality world, and they do go hand in hand very much together. Thank you very much for having me again.
Yep, I would like to call Chef Bali from Delhi. So we have got a mix of Indian, and of course we got Andy there as well. I was looking for Andy. If Andy can also join in, please, Andy, for 2 minutes. The London best Indian chef. Andy, there's no cheers, but just a little bit of bite to the press. They will love it. Both of you.
Sure. Okay, so I've been in Delhi for so many years, and I have been a part of this wonderful competition for almost this is the third time that I'm attending it full time. And from last 3 years, I would say it's growing every year, and that is great to see. And it's so wonderful to see these young, budding chefs coming from all over the countries and cooking together. So, literally the food without borders. So food is like music, which knows no borders. There are no nationalities. When you talk about food, we all wear whites, we all cook together, and it's a great communion, and that is what we literally see here. There is a lot of learning from each other. I mean, even we as experienced chefs, we get to learn so much from the youngsters because they're working with new minds. So I think it's a learning for them, it's a learning for us, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. So I'm really glad to be a part of this as a jury, and I really congratulate IIHM for putting all this together. And I'm sure next year we'll have more countries participating, and it's going to be one of the biggest events in the world one day.
Thank you, Andy. Andy Verma, London best Indian chef with a huge history.
Well, Dr. Bose, thank you for having me again. IHC, IHM, YCO 2020. Thank you for your invite, and I think it's very important that we actually talk about the topic, which is sustainability. The entire world is crumbling, and you can see the effects in the oceans, you can see the amount of plastic we use. Within our industry also, that's my personal challenge, is to go and actually try and see how we can eradicate the use of plastic in everything we use in the kitchen, whether it's the food that's coming into us in the supply chain, which has plastics on the bottom, plastics on the top, or it's us using the cling film, etc. So for the contestants to see this and for us to actually tell them that, look, you guys are young and 60 countries can actually take this message back. I think it's so important for all of us to be very concerted and collectively we can do something about it. I wish the contestants fabulous luck, and the skills are there. We are very serious judges on this panel. As you can see, you've got all the Michelin star chefs and top chefs sitting amongst us. So I think it's important for them to realize that this is a very serious competition in this great, beautiful country, where, again, Chef Bali is a total mentor on OCLD, which is from Oberoi, and how he churns them out, but with pure strictness. So the discipline in this industry is crucial. And I think we have a fabulous stage here for the little kids to see what we are bringing to the table. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy. We don't have too much time, but then some questions. Myself and David would be happy. Anyone can actually happy today.
I'm asking on behalf of IANS.
Yeah.
My question is to Mr. John Booth. Cooking as a profession has evolved in the recent years, and young talent is coming forward to take cooking as a profession. What is the main reason, what in your observation is the main reason behind young talents are coming ahead to take cooking as a profession?
I think it's a tough industry to come into, and I think there's no glamorous part about being a chef. There are TV chefs and people are very successful with that. But I think when you have a passion for something like cooking, you just can't get it out of your system. It's in your DNA. And you live and breathe and think about cooking all the time as a chef. And there is no better job to do. There's no better career to have and opportunities that you can have by being a chef and studying culinary arts. So, it's a great opportunity, and there's more and more chefs coming in, which is superb. And we would embrace and welcome as many chefs to take this as a career and take it seriously as a career as well.
So one supplement question to that, what will be the criteria for judges to judge the different participants who will be presenting their
David can
Yeah.
answer that.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Well, it's very detailed criteria. Obviously, we're looking at professionalism, the way they work, their technical skills. We look at taste, we look at flavour, we look at creativity, innovation, and how they follow a recipe as well. So it's creativity, innovation, and how to follow a specification around, and looking at skills, as I said, looking at how they work, their technical skills, and it's about professionalism. Our industry is all about professionalism. Yeah? This is not like cooking at home. This is professional cookery. Yeah? This is professional food production for the hospitality industry, and that's what we're looking at. Time. Any other questions?
Sir, from the statesman, so what progress or how is this sixth YCO is different from the previous ones?
So every year we have got something new. Obviously, we have got different countries comes in, new countries comes and join. This year, I think the biggest takeaway is the sustainability, because that's been the central theme of the entire Olympiad. Be the recipes, the cooking, the decor, everything is done keeping sustainability in mind, and how, as Andy said, how this 55 countries who are participating can take home something from us, from all of us. So that's, I think, the big takeaway this year. And I think we have gotten best team of judges this time, if you compare with the other years. I think that's been a big differentiator for YCO 2020. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're out of time. Yeah.
So the umpire saying time out. So
Yeah.
So thank you
Time
very
out.
much. Thank you very much for being with us. We need to go.
India is now the culinary capital of the world and the biggest culinary show on planet Earth, Young Chef Olympiad. that unfolds every year, and this time it's the 6th edition. The biggest congregation of chefs under one roof ever in the history of mankind is only possible here in India, here in Delhi, and here in the IIHM campuses across the country. My name is Ron Scott, and on behalf of the International Hospitality Council London and the IIHM Global Family, I welcome you all to the 6th edition of Young Chef Olympiad 2020. The journey of International Young Chef Olympiad started in the year 2015 with the intention of bringing the best student chefs to the world onto one platform. Today we have 55 countries who have travelled here from far and wide to compete under one roof and to get connected with our one big culinary family. The competition is giving culinary students a great platform to learn, teach, network and share experiences with the best culinary schools worldwide. Before we start, may I request you all to please stand for the Indian National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
It is a great pleasure to see so many people here tonight to witness this opening ceremony of Young Chef Olympiad 2020. This is an evening of celebration and bringing together these 55 young and very talented culinary stars and their mentors, and also a gathering of some of the best judges in the culinary world. You will also be entertained by some marvellous music and dancing from students and pupils of local schools in Delhi. You'll also have some speeches, a few and not too long, I promise. So please sit back, relax and enjoy your evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. And here we are to salute the biggest congregation of young chefs anywhere on our lovely Mother Earth. With theme sustainability, this year the event highlights all the more need and the importance of living life to leave a legacy behind. 55 countries have traveled across the globe to participate in the world's biggest culinary Olympiad.
On behalf of IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
Put on your hands together. First country, Armenia. Represented by Armenian Chef Academy, Eric Shabazian and Arbi Garakhani. Azerbaijan, represented by Azerbaijan Chef Guild. Put on your hands together for Bahrain, Bahrain Institute of Hospitality and Retail, represented by Mariam Ali Ibrahim and Suresh Chauhan. Bangladesh, represented by Welcome Skills, Mohammad Miraj Mia and Prabul Acharya. Belize, represented by Universidad Anahuac Mayab, Einar Yamil Marin. Bhutan, Royal Institute of Tourism and Hospitality, represented by Sonam Tendup Subha and Yugen Norbu. Please welcome Botswana, Gabron College of Culinary Arts, represented by Ketuzigil Mogeti and Melissa Kushata Niwani. Put on your hands together. Bulgaria, represented by HRC Culinary Academy, Borislava Petyova Todorova and Francisco Josi Lorenzo Castro. Put on your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Colombia, represented by Augustinian University, Columbus Posada, Javier Alessandro Duarte Giraldo. Costa Rica, represented by Bocuse de Costa Rica Academy, Johan David Murillo and Marco Sanchez. Please welcome Egypt, represented by Hotel Development School for Tourism, Mohammad Meshref Ibrahim. Put on your hands together for the next country.
On behalf of IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
England, represented by Westminster Kingsway College, Bethany Amber Collins and Christopher Julian Baston. Come on everybody, a big round of applause. Please welcome Equatorial Guinea, Grand Hotel de Bloho Culinary School, Valentin Bestiu and Asim Wazir Watnane. Please welcome Fiji National University, Meriwalesi Nameha Banue, Stephen Chong Su. Put on your hands together, defending champions, France, represented by Albert Dimon Hotel and Catering School, Victor Nicholas and Magdala Cosimon. Put on your hands together, Ghana, Accra Technical University, Jonathan Gabriel and Benjamin Q. Tete. Hong Kong, represented by International Culinary Institute, Sai Hilo and Keng Tao Nek. Please welcome Iceland, represented by Hospitality and Culinary School of Iceland, Anton Ellingason and Indre Karl Elletson. Host country, India! Represented by International Institute of Hotel Management, Varun Tej Reddy and Clement Sanjay De Cruz. Please welcome Indonesia, Bandung Institute of Tourism, Hanif Muhammad and Ayu Nur Vitasari. Iran, represented by Panis Meher Iranian Culinary Academy, Mariam Fakir and Hossein Bahrami. Please welcome Ireland, represented by Dublin Institute of Technology.
On behalf of IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
Represented by Taran Conor O'Reilly and George Smith. Please welcome Italy, represented by Ipsar Mafioli, Giorgia Chisato and Giuseppe Battisti. Put on your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Jordan, represented by Royal Academy of Culinary Arts Jordan, Mohammed Khalid Walid Jaradat and Jihan Hikmat Farhan Al Sahawa. Kenya, represented by Boma International Hospitality College, Georgina Naomi Mutoni and Lois Kiango. Please welcome Lebanon, represented by Profusions Association for Tourism and Hospitality. Please welcome Malaysia, represented by Taylor's University, Chen Kai Lu and Sharizan Azali. Put on your hands together, Maldives, represented by the Maldives National University, Ibrahim Sai Hamid and Fatima Umar. Put on your hands together for Malta, represented by Christian Catania and Mark Tabone. Please welcome Mauritius, Mauritius Institute of Training and Development, Emmanuel Alexandre Kuramun and Uday Singh Kistu. Please welcome Mexico, represented by Gastronomy School of Anuak University, Fatima Gomes and Miguel Palacios del Rio. Put on your hands together for the Kingdom country, Nepal, represented by Academy of Culinary Arts and Hospitality Management, Savi Rajbahak and Ashish Maharjan. Please welcome New Zealand, represented by Wellington Institute of Technology, Dominic Giovanni Muolo and Frank Pasquates. Put on your hands together together for Nigeria, represented by
On behalf of
CMK.
IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
Represented by CMK Culinary Arts School, Obitigu Azimo Anuli, and Ugochukwu Peace Anisil. Please welcome Northern Ireland, represented by Belfast Metropolitan College, Robert Adamson and Denny Malone. Please welcome Oman, represented by National Hospitality Institute, Fatma Nasir Hamad Al-Wadahi and Shabu Thambi Thanika Balakrishnan. Please welcome Philippines, represented by School of Hotel, Restaurant and Institution Management de la Salle, College of Saint Benilde, Labago Austin Calais and Kanan Jayaprakash. Put on your hands together for Portugal, represented by Turismo de Portugal Escolas, Michael Celeste Peralta de Costa and Alexandre Ferrarira. Please welcome Scotland, City of Glasgow College, Robert John Gray McLean and Gary McLean. Put on your hands together for the next country, Seychelles, represented by Seychelles Tourism Academy, Tracy and Celine Urain and Edel Jarima Morel. Please welcome Singapore, represented by Sunrise Global Chef Academy, Sang Wan Yu Jolene and Aaron Go. Put on your hands together for the next country, South Africa, represented by South African Academy of Culinary Arts, Igyon Liru and Erika Grabe. Please welcome South Korea, represented by Wusung University, Enjung Jeong and En Chu Lee.
On behalf of IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
Please welcome Spain, represented by Escola Superior de Hostelería de Barcelona, represented by Claudia Sebria Ross and John Rius Torres. Please welcome Sri Lanka, represented by Colombo Academy of Hospitality Management, Naveen Shriyanga, Rana Singhe Pabala Hewage and Harsha Sanjeeva Makalanda. Put on your hands together for Sweden, represented by Wajinska Gymnasiet Sweden, Linus Litzen and Charlie Swanberg. Please welcome Switzerland, represented by BHMS Business and Hotel Management School, Mihail Negko Walko and Sean Leonard. Please welcome Thailand, represented by Kasim Bandit University, Sahara Tempong and Shannon Sibasite. Please welcome Tunisia, represented by Ayed Sididil, Yassini, Ayed and Burhani Khalid. Put on your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Next country, Turkey, represented by Turkish Culinary Academy, Nazim Asrin Aksil and Zihadul Hassan. Please welcome Uganda, represented by the Cooking School Uganda, Hajara Namagembe and Wanyama Henry. Please welcome United States of America, represented by Johnson and Wales University, Farley Samuel Coltran and Reina Hena Waddell. Please welcome Uzbekistan, represented by International Center of the Uzbek Culinary Arts, Ahmad Khamadamov and Abdurrahman Abdullah Kohidov. Please welcome Zimbabwe, represented by the Hospitality School. Please welcome Wales, represented by Cardiff and Wales College, Leon Vaughan Gunter Jones.
IIHM, we commit ourselves to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations that will transform the world.
Accompanying mentor, Christopher John Crockett. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, these are the world's best 55 countries who have traveled across the globe to compete for the next 7 days, 5 cities, and 1 title and a cash prize of $10,000 US. These are the culinary best in the world's biggest culinary Olympiad 2020, ladies and gentlemen. And to honor the sustainability theme, we have a performance to officially welcome you all. Anushka Sharma, a second-year student from International Institute of Hotel Management, is a disciple of Padma Bhushan Uma Sharma ji since 13 years. She has performed on many international stages, including Kenya and South Korea. Kathak dance, form which is a traditional Indian dance practiced since centuries, has been specially choreographed and infused on the sustainability development goals to commit ourselves towards the cause. For the first time ever, a Kathak infusion with the sustainability development goals to honor today's best 55 countries that you see here, presented by International Institute of Hotel Management.
Mahesh केश जटा जूट कंठ सोहे कालकूट तीन नेत्र चंद्र भाल मुंडन की गले मार गौरी अर्धांग संग भस्म लसत अंग अंग जाकी महिमा अपार वेद रटत ढाके धरन ताड़ देता कतगे नग 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 धरन ताड़ धा 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 धरन ताड़
70 sustainable development goals. Let's get to them cause the more you know.
Look, in some corners of the world today, people are living on $1 a day. Hey, that's not how it ought to be. So goal 1, eliminate poverty.
Goal 2, root out hunger across the globe. There's 800 million people hungry if you want to know. Number 3 is health and well-being, and getting people the healthcare they're needing. And learning and school are the heart of goal 4. Education opens up minds and doors.
Goal number 5 is empower women so they can have the same rights that men are given.
Number 6, people need water that's clean. Poor sanitation can spread disease.
Carbon-free energy is goal number 7, and how to achieve it is a question that is pressing.
But if we put our minds together and work hard, we can find a solution, I'm guessing. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gonna have to lie in it, yeah. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gonna have to lie in it. Now imagine that you work all day for no pay. Economic growth and decent work is goal 8. Goal number 9 is the faster innovation in infrastructure and industrialization.
Goal number 10, inequality reduction. 11 is sustainable city construction.
12, well, that's sustainable consumption. So what we use matches up with production. Goal 13 calls for urgent action to combat climate change, cause we know it's happening. 14, protect life on the seas. 15, protect life on land. Goal 16 is for peace and justice all over the planet, they're in high demand. And the final goal, number 17, is a critical factor, the heart of the machine. It's the way we achieve these goals of sustainable development around the globe. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gonna have to lie in it, yeah. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gonna have to lie in it, yeah.
From Armenia to Zimbabwe, from Canada to Cambodia, from England to Egypt, from Ireland to India. This is the United Nations of Young Chefs, ladies and gentlemen.
The Young Chef Olympiad, a culinary extravaganza that started its journey 6 years ago, bonding nations through food and friendship, YCO is today the world's greatest culinary challenge. From 2015 to 2020, YCO has evolved into the biggest culinary competition that every nation follow with bated breath. YCO 2020 is a congregation of 60 countries on a single platform, realizing the vision of Dr. Suborno Bose, founder of IndySmart Group, IIHM, and the International Hospitality Council, who dreams to uphold sustainability, camaraderie, and world peace on this platform.
Dr. Bose has also received many prestigious awards, like the Economic Times Most Promising Business Leader. He has been conferred with honorary doctorate by Queen Margaret University, UK, Edinburgh Napier University, and West London University, UK. He is a passionate foodie and loves to fly his small microlight aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Suborno Bose.
Check. The CEO of International Hospitality Council Young Chef Olympiad, the chairman and the group CEO, IIHM and IndySmart Group Worldwide, a visionary, a leader, and the man who dreamed of this initiative some 6 years back in a pub in London, sharing that evening with Professor David Foskett. With his dare-to-do style of operation, from a small conversation that evening, here we are with the 6th edition of the world's biggest culinary heats on planet Earth that's brought 55 countries under one roof. Please welcome Dr. Suborno Bose.
Ladies and gentlemen, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen, young chefs of the world, all respected mentors and judges, friends of IHM, and all the students of IHM, not just inside the hall, but all over the world. It's been an historic evening today because the 6th International Young Chef Olympiad 2020 is now on. And I, on behalf of the International Hospitality Council London, on behalf of the Young Chef Olympiad Council, and on behalf of the International Institute of Hotel Management, welcome all of you to this absolutely enchanting evening. And as we progress, I can only say thank you, and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this year is very special. This year is special for a number of reasons. But this year is special because the theme of the Young Chef Olympiad has been chosen by the mentors and the judges as sustainability. And as we live in a very difficult world, challenging world, this lesson of sustainability would have to be learned and spread all over the world. This Young Chef Olympiad is also very special to all of us, to the entire army of the Team YCO and Team IHM. It's been a tremendous logistic, but the entire satisfaction comes when you see these 55 countries come together in a divisive and fragmented world to tell us the story of the united world. So I tell every year, this is not just a Young Chef Olympiad, this is the United Nation of Young Chefs. So here we are in this lovely evening in Delhi, where we have got 55 of the most exciting young talent in the culinary and hospitality from all over the world, from Armenia to Uzbekistan,
in front of you. And for all these young people who are the chief guests for the evening, can we give them a round of applause, a big one? And to all the mentors, without whom we would not have been here, and all the judges. We have got some fantastic judges this year, and that's also been one of our very, very special aspect for Young Chef Olympiad 2020. Led by the legendary Professor David Foskett, the chairman of the jury, the chief judge, Brian Turner, and the team of some of the best chefs in the world and the best adjudicators. This Olympiad possibly promises to be the best jury that any culinary competition have seen. So, I can't say more about it. Thank you so much, all the mentors, all the judges. May I request all my young chefs to please stand up and give a round of applause to all the judges and the mentors, please. Can you just stand up and give a big round of applause, please? Big one, big one. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 days back, India celebrated its 71st Republic Day. And on behalf of all the 55 nations who are competing in this competition, these are the people who are going to compete, and the mentors and the judges, we have passed on your good wishes to the entire country, not just by saying that, by putting full-page advertisements in all the national dailies, where we put on the first page, full-page advertisement, where we write 55 countries, 55 world's best hospitality, school, 18 global acclaimed chef judges, and IHM wish India happy 71st Republic Day. So we have taken the privilege of passing on your good wishes, and nothing can be a better historic day today as we are celebrating just after 2 days this Young Chef Olympiad, the opening ceremony. For all the people who have assembled here, I'd like to tell you that we all understand that we all live in a world full of challenges, so much of divisiveness. We live in a fragmented world. But today when you come together, you forget all that. And I think food has again proved to be the single most important unifier of the entire planet. And nothing can be more satisfying to the entire community than this. As the hospitality ambassadors, I think we need to give more emphasis on the culture, education of hospitality, because hospitality and culinary skill is what we at India stand for number of years. So, as we start off our new journey, we'll also like to say that we live in this incredible India. And thank you very much, all the countries, all the young chefs, all the mentors, all the judges, and everybody assembled here and about millions of people connecting and listening to us and seeing us in the social media, on the YouTube Live and Facebook Live. I tell all of them to once again to understand that we still is a one united world. And again, the food is the biggest unifier in the world. I like to conclude by telling that this time we have not just got huge support from the international circuit, but we got such great support from the state government. We have added this time another new venue, one of the most amazing places in India, in Goa, as the 5th venue for the Young Chef Olympiad. We have got some of the best battery of judges. We have got some excellent new academic exercise in the Young Chef Olympiad, like sustainability. And this all makes the 6th International Young Chef Olympiad possibly the best. But also, we have introduced many new awards. These awards are included to make the Olympiad even more tougher. There are many special awards, but this is one of the most toughest competition for the young chefs anywhere in the world. I like to thank the entire hospitality fraternity. Are you listening? All the hotels of the country. Thank you very much for all the support. They have almost opened their doors for us. Without that support of the hospitality industry all over India, we would not have possibly organized this super mega grand event. So thank you, hospitality industry. You have been absolutely amazing. And I'd like to thank all of you. I'd like to thank everyone who are responsible in organizing what is the biggest culinary event in the world. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much here and outside the hall. And for the next 5 days, we promise, along with these young people, the most exciting young chefs of the world, that we will rock the world for sure. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the world's greatest culinary competition, Young Chef Olympiad 2020, designed for the world's best culinary students, hosted by the IIHM.
Thank you, Dr. Bose. Moving over, Professor David Foskett is the chairperson of the jury for YCO 2020. Previously the Dean and Head of the London School of Hospitality and Tourism at the University of West London, Professor David Foskett is a respected member of the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts, Craft Guild of Chefs, and a Fellow of the Institute of Hospitality. He has received a number of awards from the President of France in 2007. In 2015, he was named National Hero by the Craft Guild of Chefs for his long years of service promoting the hospitality industry. A small glimpse of Professor David Foskett. May we have the AV, please?
My name is Professor David Foskett. I was previously the Dean of the London School of Hospitality and Tourism at the University of West London. Now I'm Visiting Professor after my retirement at New Buckinghamshire University in the UK. I'm also a consultant for a number of organisations. I sit on the management committee of the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts and the Craft Guild of Chefs, and on the management committee of the Institute of Hospitality. My experience is this is a fantastic opportunity for young people to display their culinary skills, and it's so important that we get things right for the future.
Please welcome Professor David Foskett.
Well, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. What a marvellous event. Welcome, distinguished guests. Welcome to India, and a special welcome to Delhi. To the young Chef Olympiad. But this is more than a competition. It is a celebration of youth, bringing young people together through the medium of culinary arts, the passion and love of food. Together we move forward with respect for one another, irrespective of our background, our colour, our race, religion or culture. This is a celebration of common humanity, united through the love of food and the subject of culinary arts. These young people are our future, and the future of this planet belongs to them. That is why the theme of the Young Chef Olympiad 2020 is sustainability. Let us all save the planet together. This is going to be a most enjoyable week. There will be lasting friendships made. Confidence and self-esteem will be increased among these young people. And most of all, I'd like to thank our esteemed judges and adjudicators who have voluntarily given their time to be here in India with us. In the true spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad, let us go forward together to respect one another, learn from each other. It's going to be a great, memorable week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for mentors. And most of all, thank you to these young people. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Foskett. And may I request you to kindly stay back on the stage and request Dr. Bose to join Professor Foskett in the center of the stage as we proceed towards the highlight of the evening for the trophy unveiling. Big round of applause for both the stalwarts, please. It's an absolute honor for me to stand here and call the most powerful jury of the world on this stage. May I have Chef Brian Turner, Chief Judge YCO, to please come up on the stage.
We welcome Chief Judge, Chef Brian Turner, CBE, to the world's greatest culinary competition. One of Britain's well-known chefs, Brian Turner, has trained at Simpson's in the Strand, the Savoy, the Beau Rivage in Lausanne and Claridge's. He opened his own restaurant, Turner's in Walton Street, Chelsea, Birmingham, and Slough, and in 2003 at the Millennium Hotel, Mayfair. Turner is the president of the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts and is a successful TV personality. He is seen on Ready Steady Cook Show, This Morning, Saturday Kitchen, etc., and his own show A Taste of Britain on BBC.
Chef Andre Muller, Deputy Chief Judge, please come up on the stage.
We welcome Chef Andreas Muller to the world's greatest culinary competition. Chef Andreas Muller will be the Deputy Chief Judge in YCO 2020.
Chef Chris Galvin.
We welcome Senior Judge, Chef Chris Galvin, to the world's greatest culinary competition. Galvin's career spans over 30 years working in restaurants and hotels in the UK and USA. Chris joined the Ritz Hotel in London as a young commis under the direction of Michael Quinn, after which he went on to attend catering college. He and his brother Jeff started Galvin Restaurants that runs restaurants like Galvin Hop and Galvin La Chapelle and others.
Chef John Wood.
We welcome Senior Judge, Chef John Wood, to the world's greatest culinary competition. Chef John Wood was executive chef at renowned kitchens like the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, the Cliveden Hotel, and as culinary director of the Grove, Hertfordshire. John has also worked with the Savoy, the Dorchester, and the Mount Nelson hotels. This Michelin star executive chef has launched a unique food and beverage management website, Kitchen Cut, that offers a variety of culinary and technological solutions.
Chef Vincenzo
We
Oliveri.
welcome Judge, Chef Enzo Oliveri, to the world's greatest culinary competition. Better known as the Sicilian chef, Enzo has popularized Italian cuisine in England. He is seen in the TV program Kitchen Impossible with Chef Michel Rougier and Italian chef Aldo Zilli. His repertoire includes working for Princess Cruises, World Disney, Hilton International, Corinthia Palace and Trust House Forte. Oliveri is chef patron at Tasting Sicily Enzo's Kitchen in Piccadilly. He has received Cavalier Official OSI from the President of Italy for his work as Ambassador of Italy in the world of hospitality, food, and culture.
Chef Steve Carter.
We welcome Senior Judge, Chef Stephen Carter, to the world's greatest culinary competition. Stephen Carter at Boodles serves traditional cuisine alongside more modern creations. His career experience spans across prestigious addresses like the Savoy Hotel in London, the Carlton Tower Hotel, Stephen Bull, Rocco Forte Hotel and others. A member of the Craft Guild of Chefs, Stephen is active with the Academy of Culinary Arts and sits on the annual Awards of Excellence and Education Committees steering food education policy.
Chef Anton Edelman.
We welcome Senior Judge Chef Anton Edelman to the world's greatest culinary competition. Anton Edelman is a well-known chef, cookery writer, who was maitre chef de cuisines at the Savoy Hotel in London from 1982 to 2003. His cooking style blends English classics with strong French influence. He has authored books like Taking Tea at the Savoy and Perfect Pastries, and has won Chef of the Year award from Caterer and Hotel Keeper magazine.
Chef Stephen Hogan.
We welcome Judge Chef Stephen Hogan to the world's greatest culinary competition. Chef Stephen Hogan joined the Corinthia Palace Hotel, Malta in 1993. Energetic, ambitious, and creative, Hogan was the perfect man for the new identity that the property wanted to carve for itself. 25 years later, Hogan is one of the sought-after chefs in Corinthia Hotels Group. He has also worked at some popular restaurants, like the Michelin-starred Belmond Le Manoir Auxiliary Quat Saisons in Oxford.
Chef Stuart Littlejohn.
We welcome Senior Judge Chef Stuart Littlejohn to the world's greatest culinary competition. Executive chef at the prestigious Oxford and Cambridge Club in London for 28 years, Chef Littlejohn is highly respected in the industry. He is a member of the League of Club Chefs and runs a very successful apprenticeship program. He also conducts an in-house training program for kitchen management.
Chef Henry Brossy.
We welcome Senior Judge, Chef Henry Brossy to the world's greatest culinary competition. Appointed Executive Chef at the Dorchester, Henry won the Craft Guild of Chefs Award for Banqueting and Event Chef in 2003 and the prestigious Hotel Chef of the Year by Caterer and Hotel Keeper in 2007. Brossy is popular for his innovative master classes at the chef's table using the best seasonal ingredients. At present, Brossy is a chef consultant, specializing in menu development, concept, and kitchen design.
Chef Andy Verma.
We welcome Judge Chef Andy Verma to the world's greatest culinary competition. Chef Andy Verma is a celebrity chef and icon in the British Asian food industry for the last 2 decades. Co-founder and chef de cuisine of Verma and Chukra restaurants in London, Andy is also director of a bespoke destination event planning and catering company. Purple Jasmine.
Dr. David Graham.
We welcome Chef Graham to the world's greatest culinary competition. Chef David Graham is amongst the distinguished panel of judges at YCO 2019.
Chef Parvinder Bali.
We welcome Judge Chef Parvinder Singh Bali to the world's greatest culinary competition. The Dean of the Culinary School at the Oberoi Center of Learning and Development, Chef Bali is known for curating a collection of recipes from a 400-year-old manuscript belonging to the royal family of Patiala. He has authored books such as Food Production Operations, Theory of Bakery and Patisserie for Students.
Professor Dr. Zenobia Nader Shah, MBE.
We welcome Dr. Nader Shah to the world's greatest culinary competition.
The very best of luck to all of you. Continue to be ambassadors and representatives of your country in this very exciting field of hospitality. Continue your contribution in the culinary world. Learn from each other and continue your learning throughout your career.
Dr. Zenobia Nader Shah has joined us from the UK as adjudicator to the world's greatest culinary competition.
Chef Paul Jervis.
We welcome Chef Paul Jervis to the world's greatest culinary competition. Program and Operational Manager for Culinary Arts, Westminster Kingsway College, England.
Ms. Kulsum Hussain, CEO, Welcome Skills.
Kulsum Hussain to the world's greatest culinary competition. Kulsum is CEO of Welcome Skills Bangladesh and UK and a pillar of support for the International Young Chef Olympiad every year with her expertise and ideas.
Mr. Ron Scott.
We welcome Mr. Ron Scott to the world's greatest culinary competition.
My name is Ron Scott and I am the Chief Adjudicator for Young Chef Olympiad. I've never come across anything like this before. I've been involved in the hospitality industry for over 50 years. It really is, it's an amazing experience. For young people from every corner of the world to come, to meet, to share, to become and to establish great friendships, as well as to show off their skills in the kitchen, their skills in developing and producing dishes of such high quality, standard and presentation. What more can we ask for? I am really looking forward to your YCO 2019. Each year it's got better and better, and I'm sure that next year will be even better than anything we've seen before. More countries, new countries, old friends. I look forward to welcoming you all to India.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the best jury of the world in front of you all. Can we have a big round of applause? And now we move to the most awaited event of the evening, the trophy unveiling. Can we have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? All these 55 countries have traveled from different parts of the world to fight for one title and this beautiful trophy that they're going to take back home. And I'll request all the judges, adjudicators led by Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett for the trophy unveiling.
We are the chance, we are the young chefs, we dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and burn, heart's desire, passion on the plate.
That's the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. A little heavy though, but this is one excess baggage. Anybody would love to take it back. That's the trophy that these 55 countries are going to fight for the next 7 days.
Well done.
That's the beautiful trophy, ladies and gentlemen. Thanking all the judges and adjudicators for coming up on the stage and revealing the trophy. Thank you so much, everybody.
Good. Okay, that's it. Good.
Can we have a big round of applause?
Off we go.
Give a big round of applause to all the 55 countries that have traveled far and wide for this one trophy, one title. Indian hospitality is known around the world, and we have young students from different schools and colleges of Delhi NCR to welcome our contestants, countries from different parts of the world. These schools, for the last 2 months, have practiced to welcome you all.